You look like how I imagine Lad McConkey would look like.
Thank you.
If never told me, if no one ever, if I never saw Lad McConkey.
Why does Lad McConkey's helmet look so big on him? Has anyone gotten to the bottom of this?
He's not that little of a dude.
No. He's like 6 foot. Like, but his helmet just looks. I'm gonna pull up a picture. It doesn't make any sense.
Has your hair gotten darker since the last time we've seen?
Look at this.
Yeah, this is why people think he's small.
He's got a little head. Anyway, I'm not wearing a hat. That's probably why it looks different.
Oh.
Red Sox fans have longed to hear it. The Boston Red Sox are world champions. Wycheck. With 3-2 for the winner. And it's caught by Dennis Bryant.
You usually wear a hat.
I've worn a hat for every episode of this show, but today
I have these on.
those are different headphones.
Yeah, because my regular ones are all.
What's going on? What is going on? The world is not as it should be.
Yeah, I don't know how people. This is probably what we're going to talk about today. I don't know how people do this. How do they do so many things? My headphones didn't make my one trip. They didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't
did you lose them, or did they break?
No, they just one ear started working and then 0 ears started working.
So are those new or are those your backup?
No. These are actual headphones. I guess I'm talking about the ear little, cheap Apple.
Oh, right. You do the little. Yeah, that's right.
That's
You're
what I
normally
usually
doing the wired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
So last week the Bills were on a bye week, and you and I ended up taking a bye week from doing our little.
I needed
a recap show.
A bye week, not from this. I needed a bye week from the Bills.
The Bills needed a bye week from football as well.
Yeah, they needed a bye week. I needed a bye week from them. That was horrible. That was horrendous.
Yeah. At least you were like distanced enough from the game against the Falcons a couple weeks ago that you didn't have to like experience it too viscerally, right? Like you could just like turn the TV off once it got really bad. Right?
So bad. I was there,
You were there?
I was there.
You were at the game?
I was behind the bench.
Oh,
like
my
20
gosh.
feet behind the Bills bench.
I'm learning this for the first time. How do we do it? Do we need another take of that? Or you think
No, that was fantastic. That was great. Right, cool. Best actor.
Cool. Best actor. Yeah, they're gonna take that award away.
Okay. So I went to the Monday Night Football game last week. Bills, Falcons. How do I do this? Bills, Falcons.
I don't know. We're very rusty. Hold on. I'm listening. I have my earphones on.
You're good.
I'm just gonna duck off screen for just a moment, but keep talking.
I took a 5:30 a.m. flight from Albany to Atlanta, which I like, and stopped in Baltimore on the way there.
Oh.
Yeah, just for like an hour. I didn't have to be there too long. But lots of Bills fans on the flight. Like, I thought we were going to get our first chant. I was excited. I was excited for the chant, yeah. Let's go Buffalo,
What airline did you fly?
Am I allowed to say these types of things?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I think Southwest on the way down. That was great. So,
do you have any hold-ups at TSA?
On the way down, I was, they had to search me.
That's not really what I meant, but like
they gave me a good. I got a good little frisk.
I realized
they wanted my shoes.
Is this true? They wanted your shoes?
Yeah, they wanted my. Yeah,
you don't take your shoes off anymore, but sometimes they want them.
Honestly, this was the least searched I've been in a while. So,
but the line, did you have to wait for a long time? I'm kind of I'm laying some groundwork for
yours,
for my life. It's a little foreshadowing for.
Look, the way down was great. I will tell you about the way back. The way back was I had a 5:30 flight returning. Mm-hmm. So I got up at like 3:30 because it's Atlanta, and I'm like, there's going to be people there.
Yeah.
It's a big airport.
Smart, yeah.
get up at like 3:30, get to the airport, make it through. I'm all good. Get on the plane. Oh, we board the plane at like 5 a.m. This is on the return. We skipped the whole trip right now. This is just the return back.
Yeah.
So we board the plane at like 5.
Who cares about the football game? We're
we
talking
need to talk about
flights.
flight. So we board the plane at like 5:05. I get on the plane. They're doing their spiel. We start to pull away. I'm like, great. Fall asleep. I'm asleep.
Amazing.
And I'm asleep.
Yep.
And then I like wake up and everybody is getting off the plane. And I'm like, wow, pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
We made it. We're just going from Atlanta to Dulles on the way back, DC.
Dulles Airport.
So
Not
I
to
was
be
like,
confused
okay.
with Dallas, Texas.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, great. We get off the airport. I'm like, huh. I see a dude with a Bills shirt on. I'm like, hey, I got to show you pictures from the game last night. So I show him the videos that I have, incredible videos of like Josh after the second interception throwing the iPad down.
Oh, man.
And James Cook like 10 feet from me.
If we were a professional show.
By the way, I did think of this. I was like, should I send these to you and you could cue them up? That would be.
I guess you could be creating a lot of work for the editor.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Screw that guy anyway.
So I show this guy these videos. I'm like, yeah, and then I'm just talking about the game. Then I'm like, hey, stupid question. Are we in Atlanta? And he was like, yeah. I was like, what happened? Like, I fell asleep. What happened? And it was 7:30 at the time.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, yeah, there's some mechanical issue with the plane, so they got a call. So I can't complain because, I don't know, the pilot said you'd rather be on the ground wishing you're in the air than in the air wishing you're on the ground. And I was like, yeah, that's fair.
That's wise advice.
I guess it's a popular saying for pilots. So
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes total sense. So I really can't complain. But then it was late, and then I ended up in Dulles, and then the connection I was supposed to be on, well, I had to change connections, and then the new connection I was supposed to be on was also late. So I was supposed to get back in Albany at 10:30 in the morning, and I got back at like 3:30. So whatever.
That's pretty bad.
We made it safe, but it was a long travel day.
That's great. You got to make 2 stops within 15 miles of me, which is always nice.
We should have done live. We should have done live.
Yeah.
Live from Dulles.
Ugh, I wouldn't go there. I'm just kidding. It's great. Dulles Airport makes so much sense. It is the future of air travel. Great. How was the game? How was attending a National Football League game?
You want to skip and talk about your return?
How should we do this? How should we structure this
I'll just tell you about my trip.
Just tell me about the game. Tell me.
So,
this is way more interesting than my story.
So I landed in Atlanta, and then I was like, I got to find somewhere. I'm vegan, so I'm like, where can I eat? Where do we eat in? I found Indian food. The place looked fantastic, but like they were closing within like 40 minutes. So we didn't think we were going to get it there. I was there with my brother-in-law.
Okay, so we're back to Sunday night.
We're back to Monday.
Monday night. Sorry, you're looking
Monday
for
night.
Vegan food in
Atlanta,
in just the city of Atlanta, or
city
in the stadium.
No.
Okay.
In the city of Atlanta.
Okay.
So we found an Indian place. Couldn't go there because it was too close to the time. But then we found like a vegan sort of burger place.
Okay.
And are we allowed to say names of places? We are. No one's stopping us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's going to stop? I would. You know what? You would rather be wishing nobody was contacting you than. I don't know. I'm trying. You see what I'm doing? Just fill it in. It's clever. Just fill it in yourself.
The place, it was a vegan burger place called Slutty Vegan, and
you didn't tell me that it was going to be a not safe for work word that you're going to be throwing out there. Slutty Vegan's funny. Okay. So you went.
The items on the menu were wild. I'm not a big burger. Oh my goodness, yeah, but it sort of defeats the purpose because you can't tell Like if I gave you a name for one of these things, oh man, you're looking it up.
No.
If I give you a
bangin'
name,
plant-based. Okay.
if I give you a name for one of these things, you couldn't guess what's on it. So the names sort of like defeat the purpose of the thing. I mean, I get it's like oh my goodness, you're on their website. Pull up their menu. You can guess what I got.
All sandwiches come with slutty fries.
Honestly, I was saying I wish the fries were sluttier. They need like more.
Sloppy toppy. I'm glad they got trademarks for these. That's good business. Pig meat. Sorry, this.
Yeah. So
and then,
I didn't grow
sweet
up
potato
eating
pie.
hamburgers.
That's the best they could do with that.
Hey,
banana
listen,
pudding.
Actually, the banana pudding was the best thing on the menu.
Yeah, but you ordered it because you knew what it was.
I knew what it was.
Sluts.
It's in the name.
All right, shout out
How
to...
can the lemonade be slutty?
It's its own business. Shout out to Slutty Vegan in Atlanta, I guess. They're good.
So the banana pudding was pretty good. We had that. We had the Frosties as well, the milkshakes, and I had a hamburger. I didn't grow up eating hamburgers, so I'll be honest, pretty disgusting. I mean, like my
Are you asking me to
brother-in-law's
agree with that?
Do you like hamburgers?
Of course, hamburgers are great.
Oh, really?
It's like one of my it's one of my like 3 foods I'll eat anywhere.
Really? I feel like I can make a better sandwich than that. And I guess it was good hamburgers.
I'm
like
sure you can.
Yeah, my brother-in-law is from Germany and he liked it. So like he remembers having actual hamburgers and sausages and that kind of deal.
Hold on.
Not
Hold
on.
Can I be ignorant for a moment?
Yeah.
Are hamburgers considered a German food? I feel like it's an American food. And maybe that's
American
just
food.
Maybe that's an incredibly
Germans...
American-centric. Like people in Europe right now are like,
everything's American.
Like, yeah, but like I don't know. I feel like we can. I feel like we can claim that one, right?
Hamburger.
If we can
sure. You can claim obesity and heart disease and never mind. I'm joking. Okay. Listen. What I'm trying to say is...
So thank you for joining us. This is the last episode of the show.
What I'm trying to say is, in Germany, they eat a lot of like sausages and that kind of stuff. So he understands meat and fake meat and,
meat.
what he knows what this stuff's supposed to taste like is what I'm trying to say. Because I don't, because I've never had it. And maybe it's because I've never had it that I'm like a little grossed out by it. So that could be it.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Yeah.
So anyways, we had this stuff. And then Atlanta, I have to say, beautiful city. It's really nice. At least the parts that I went to were pretty nice. And then we got these scooters, the electric scooters, which I had never done, like the Lyft ones.
Sure, yeah.
I almost got hit like 3 times for sure.
Yeah, you couldn't pay me enough to get on one of those things.
I actually somebody... I know somebody who passed away, got hit on one of these. God.
Well,
yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. And I told my brother-in-law this story and somehow we ended up on.
I don't understand how I've never seen somebody wearing a helmet while riding one of those things. And
no, because who carries around a helmet?
Well, yeah, of course.
Because you just pick these things up anywhere.
Right.
And it's not like you just have a helmet on you. Yeah. This is the least
West.
safe thing.
Yeah.
Ever.
And people, and it's honestly like, I've almost been hit by that. I've never ridden one because I'm just not going to do that. It's too much. Like I figure out like the app and then I figure out like where I don't know. I've just never like taken time to figure it out. But you know how many times I've almost been hit by them just like walking around?
Yeah.
Like on the sidewalk. It's crazy.
Listen, I was following the rules of the road. Like going with the traffic, being on the sidewalk when I need to be on the sidewalk, then coming back in. And I almost got hit a couple times. I almost got hit by a bus. And then I thought I was going to get hit by the car behind me after I avoided the bus.
Well, speaking of getting hit by buses,
there was people
then you
coming
went to the
down.
Football game. Oh, come on. What a segue.
Okay. That was great.
What a segue. Thank you.
That was fantastic.
Thank you.
So we get to the game but the whole way there is like blue. Bills fans.
Yeah.
All over, walking. It's like they're taking over the city. It was sort of nuts. Like,
Yeah.
I did not expect it. Like, I'm like, at some point, we got to see more Falcons fans. Like, we're going to see them in the stadium. Like, eventually, we saw them in the stadium, but all the way until, I swear, there were more Bills fans than Falcons fans.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was just a cool vibe, though. I will say, like, the city was cool, the vibe was cool. Nobody like hated us. I had no Bills stuff on because I don't have any Bills stuff, but my brother-in-law had enough Bills stuff on.
Did you wear your
for both of
Browns
us.
shirt?
I should have. Should have worn my Browns shirt. No, but beautiful city. The people were cool. Nobody was like, mean. They were like,
That's
they were just
great.
like fun, and
Love
it was
to
just
hear
a
it.
nice time. Yeah, because my last experience at a Bills game was many years ago at MetLife, and that was ridiculously depressing. So my brother-in-law knows a guy who works for the Falcons. He's actually a DJ, and so he helped us get in, and we got into a lounge. It's like the Delta Lounge. And it's field level. So there's the indoor lounge part where you get food. I have vegan mac and cheese, vegan nachos. I was actually surprised by how many vegan options and tons of vegetarian options they had. Well, this is turning to a food podcast, but
It always has been.
sweet. We're finally getting on topic. So you walk out of this lounge and you're field level behind the Bills bench.
Not just behind the Bills bench, and I'm going to post some of the pictures
Photos?
and stuff you've sent
Do
me,
it.
but you're right behind the blue tent.
Oh, I'm behind the blue tent. Oh,
which is even like I like it even. I don't know, more symbolic of that game is the fact that you were sitting behind the blue tent.
Josh should have gone in there. He did not go in.
He never went in.
He never went in.
See, Josh Allen does this thing, and you're probably aware of this, where he will very clearly like slam his head on the ground and like go unconscious for a minute, but then he'll act like his wrist hurts or something.
Ankle.
Yeah. He'd be like, "Oh, my ankle hurts. My ankle hurts. I don't need the neurosurgeon."
Literally a year ago, the Houston game. Remember that?
He was unconscious.
He was out. That
It-
dude was out.
Just.
And he
out.
was like, my ankle got rolled.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
It's not good.
Nuts.
It's
Not good. No,
not
not good. We shouldn't reward that behavior, but we do.
We do. We do indeed.
So I was behind the whole Bills offensive line. They stunk. I was behind James Cook. James Cook, I've told you this. James Cook closer to me than the ball. All game. Literally, I'm yelling. I'm telling you, I am yelling as loud as I can from the sidelines. Put Cook in the game. And no one hears me. No one's listening.
Maybe that's why they kept him out. They heard you saying that, and
Silly me thought they're.
like, I'm going to show it. I'll show him.
Yeah, silly me thought, hey, they might listen to me. Maybe I should scream strategy here, guys.
Yeah.
But here's a piece
You're like
of
identifying
advice.
the Mike linebacker on every play. Trying to
here's
be
a piece
helpful.
of advice. Your second best player, maybe have him in the game. Maybe put him in the game. He got like 6 carries the whole first half. I was like, what are they doing? And then they came out in the second half and they gave him the ball. They scored a touchdown. Then he didn't touch the ball. Like, I think the last time he touched the ball was like 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter. He's not even in on third down. Like, he's not in on fourth down. They had a couple critical fourth downs. He's not in the game. What is going on?
I mean, maybe there's
And I'm
there's like
screaming. I was losing my voice.
we don't know. Maybe there's like a undisclosed injury or something, or he was tired from traveling because traveling is the most exhausting thing a person can do. So
Their
maybe they just needed
Their
night
bench was lifeless.
Yeah.
They could definitely hear me. Like,
Oh,
it was
they
not
seemed
loud.
they seemed like completely
were.
dead in that game. No team has needed a bye week more than both the Bills and the Ravens who had it last
The
week.
lack
Like,
of
it was
energy was you could feel it. And that's why I'm saying they definitely heard me. I was the dude behind James Cook yelling, "Put James Cook in."
Yeah.
Like, they definitely heard me. The other thing
Did you plug the podcast at all when you were yelling onto the field?
Derek likes sports.
We'd love to have
Okay.
James Cook on. Like
So
you could have got.
funny thing, because that area where I was watching was like, it was full with other fans too. And so there was a group of dudes who are like Falcons fans. And it was funny because like one of them, they were Falcons fans, but one of them had like Josh in his fantasy.
Oh yeah.
So he was like, that first touchdown, he was like, all right.
Yeah.
Like rooting
That is one
for
of the
him.
funny things about
It's
fantasy,
hilarious.
you're like you really want the other team's players to do well, but not too
Yeah,
well.
I think he had like Josh and Keon or something.
Oh,
He's not.
he's not having a great year then.
He's not having a good Keon year, but he had like Josh.
He's having to play Keon Coleman. But overall, would you do it again? Would you go to another NFL game now that you've had a somewhat more positive experience with it?
Look, the city, Atlanta was great. Everything was great, other than the Bills. The Bills. Also, Can I say one more thing? It's wild how open the Falcons were against this Bills defense. Like, I know on camera, like you can see like, oh my God, Falcons are open. But like in real life, to see like guys open by like 15 yards on a consistent basis is wild. Yeah. And if you compared it to the Falcons, there was nothing open. Josh is throwing it into freaking pinholes. Like I'm like, I don't know how this dude's doing this.
The thing about the Falcons is they're one of the bigger, more athletic teams in the league. Like, and Drake, like they've
offensively,
offensively, like Bijan
defensively,
Robinson,
they're
Drake
small.
London. Yeah, Drake London and Kyle Pitts. They're just these massive, fast dudes.
Hey, it's like they're like, hey, we got a couple good players. Bijan, let's just find all the different ways to get him the ball. And here's our second best player, Drake London. Let's find him some ways to get the ball. What a novel approach to offense. Yeah. The
Drake
Bills
London
are like, our best player, our best skill player, we're going to keep him on the bench. We're this slow offense, we're going to make slower by the only legitimate threat that we have. We're sitting him. He needs to visit Devesh today. Be on the sidelines, chat with me. Me and James could have had I could have brought nachos out for James or something.
They wanted to give you or vegan. You could have gotten him some slutty vegan and.
Yeah,
you guys could have had
he was
nice
chilling.
evening.
Like at one point, like he was squatting with his helmet. He's like sort of ready to go. I don't know what the heck they're doing. They're not having him going again. Anyways, guys running wild open. The Bills' defensive strategy, I think, is cover as much grass as possible. Like guys run by them. They're like, no, this is my spot. I'm mowing this lawn here.
Yeah,
and that's where they're at.
Well, they're extremely injured. Who do they play? Who do the Bills play next?
Panthers.
Oh,
your Panthers.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
They can't overlook anybody.
The 4-3 Carolina Panthers. Can I show you something while we're on this topic? The NFC, if you look, the Packers are currently the 1 seed, right? With as many wins as the 9 seed. It is nuts. Like all these teams at 5-2.
Oh my goodness.
The Packers have this tie, which is what is kind of throwing it off. They've also had their bye week, so they play one fewer game. But the Carolina Panthers are 4-3, currently outside looking in for the playoffs. Packers are the number 1 seed with 4 wins. Also, just emblematic, I think, of kind of the weirdness of the first 7 weeks of the NFL this year.
Wow.
And here are the Patriots over here.
Gross.
Also, current betting favorite for the Super Bowl is the Kansas City Chiefs at 4-3. If the season ended today, they would not make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Which is it's just been a weird first 2 months of football.
I was gonna say the thing I thought of yesterday was so you're married. I'm not. But could you ever has there ever been something where you're like, Colleen tells you something new and you're like, huh, I didn't know that. And then you're like, question, like, do I really know? Do I really know her? Because that's how it felt like this weekend after watching the NFL. Like I watched it for like 37 years. I'm like, huh.
No,
do I really know this?
Example. I have a perfect example. And it happened like 2 weeks ago. The Commanders game was on and they were playing the Chargers or something. And she said, we're beating the Chargers. And I looked at her and I went, we? I was like, what are you talking about? We? And she's like, well,
Who's
yeah, I
we?
mean, I grew up here. I'm a Washington fan. I was like, no, you are? Like, it was just, so yeah, I do know what you're saying. Maybe
Like,
I don't
what?
know her at all. Yeah. Yeah.
You
Not
thought
to
she
mention,
was
I'm like
down
a
with the
fake Chargers
Cowboys.
fan. That's like, I'm wearing a Chargers jersey right now. I was
You are.
probably
You
like
love the Chargers.
searching Chargers stuff on eBay at that
The
moment.
Chargers are your AFC Lions.
Okay.
Although the week before, if you were rooting for KC against the Lions, and I was rooting for the Lions.
I was?
I felt like you were rooting for KC.
I don't
I
really
was
root
ready for their
anybody.
demise.
And
they're
I just,
back.
I watched the game completely objective and really perfectly as the best.
Look, the
analyst
Chiefs
that can
are. I think
possibly
the Chiefs are the best team in the AFC.
They're the best team in the NFL.
In the NFL, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they just beat the Lions too. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue that. They're
good. Like very clearly to me right now the best team in the NFL.
They look good.
They look amazing.
Yeah, I'm not even hating. You can't even.
I'm
knock them for
shocked
hating.
to hear you say that. I was
They're good.
expecting.
I think they're the best team.
I was expecting to have to argue with you about
Isn't
that.
it gross? It's disgusting that they're
So
the
it's really
best team.
it's interesting because like
this is the Bills' fault. This is the Bills' fault. They should clearly be the best team, but
well, I mean, it feels like they're
so
finally.
bad.
It feels like they're finally recovering from like when they had to cut all that salary and get rid of Tyreek Hill and like kind of rebuild their offense. Like they're it
so many
finally
years ago.
feels like I know, but it feels like it took them a few years to like get right after that, and the offense actually looks good now.
People never think that they miss on picks, but they missed on picks. They missed on plenty of wide receivers, like Sky Moore, not on the team.
Yeah,
like
but, what was
they
Sky Moore?
missed
Sky Moore
on
was
guys.
Sky Moore was like what? Was he a 4th round pick?
I have no idea, but if you search,
He was a 2nd round pick. So yeah, that's a miss.
it's
Clyde
not
Edwards.
that
Clyde Edwards-Helaire was a bit of a miss.
Yeah, he was earlier though.
He was a 32nd. It's tough
No,
picking in that
I
range
mean like
of the draft.
year wise.
It was like 4 years ago.
He was when Burrow and these guys came out.
Yeah, it's 2020.
2020. Yeah. So I mean, it took a little while to get. I mean, and I don't think they're that Tyreek offense. That was something else. That thing was different.
No, I know, but
so
like
they're not that, but they have.
They're not.
They're
it's
not
not the same.
They're
but
not 20 points anymore. Hopefully, it looks
right.
like.
It's not. Mahomes isn't like managing the game anymore. He's not like.
Yeah, they're not struggling to get to 20, which is what they have been doing for like the last 3 years almost.
Yeah, I mean that game was over after the first quarter.
Yeah. Well, it's the Raiders.
Gardner
also.
Minshew was in the game late 3rd quarter.
Yeah, Raiders stink.
Yeah, Chiefs scored 31 points. The Raiders
had 31 plays.
30 plays.
30 plays.
Hold on, I had something on this too. We're going in an interesting order here.
Sorry. You want me to tell you about halftime next? Because Jeezy
really.
was there. That
Who?
halftime show. I guess Jeezy. I put on for my city.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Jeezy.
Yes.
What I was telling one of my friends, and he's like, when did he stop becoming young Jeezy? I was like, I don't know. Jeezy looked middle aged, so he looked like my age.
Midlife
wasn't
Jeezy.
Yeah, I didn't know he was young Jeezy.
So here, I just wanted to pull up these stats from this game.
That's crazy. Yeah.
The Chiefs also had 30 first downs.
That's insane.
The Raiders ran 30 plays.
When I watched that, see, I can hate on the Chiefs, but I really don't ever hate on Andy Reid. I still like Andy so much. And when I watched that Lions game, like, there's nobody that gets receivers wide open within 5 yards of the goal line like Andy Reid. It's like, it is like, I can't recall the last time a Bills receiver was that open. I mean,
that's
just
because Keon Coleman wears defenders like a backpack.
Just schemed open.
Yeah, they're the best team in the league at that, like legal.
They get these
screen
free and
with the mesh.
He saves it for like the critical moments and critical downs. So then on these like 4th downs, 3rd down, short in the red zone, like on these critical downs, guys are wide open. So,
is it within 1 yard of the line of scrimmage?
within 1 yard that you can.
And how on point they're able to be with that is like really impressive. And that's why it never really worked with guys like Kadarius Toney, who could never like be on schedule with their routes or in the right place at the right time, lined up onside. Like that's why it's kind of taken a bit to get the right group of people.
Line up on side, realize that you have to stop before Jared Goff.
Oh, yeah.
The Bills keep on running end arounds though. Like they keep on running these end arounds.
I think I already said
against the Patriots, they fumbled it. Against the stupid the Falcons, they ran it on a critical third down, fumbled it and lost yards.
And going back to week 1, the only reason they beat the Ravens was because the Ravens ran an end around on that last drive when they're trying to run the clock out. Like I'm so done with end arounds. Like
let's take these out of the playbook.
Just stop it.
Take it out of the playbook.
You don't have to do it.
Hey, how about it's 3rd and 2? You just plow Josh up the middle for a yard or 2, and then you can go for it on 4th.
I'm good with that. You have a literal buffalo at quarterback. Let him just ram his way.
Or how about this? If you don't want to do that, give it to James Cook. How about that one? How about let's not lose 4 yards on it was
nope. We're gonna give it to Curtis Samuel streaking across the backfield, and then he's gonna slip and fall down for a 1 yard loss. That's plan A.
Horrible.
So I also had a little travel experience this past week. I went to
Homeland?
Fort Worth, Texas.
Nice.
Sister city of Dallas, Texas. Neither of which are the home of the Dallas Cowboys. They're in Arlington, which is a different place. But I had to go to a wedding.
Oh, you went to a wedding?
Yeah, I didn't even mean to do that time. I didn't mean to say I had to go to a wedding. Because had is like
they made
an obligatory verb in that situation.
You went to a wedding?
So I was, I went to a wedding.
Was it a regular wedding? Now I've really only been to Indian weddings.
It was. Oh, so you wait. So you're calling the white wedding? You're calling the white wedding regular?
Was that?
That is incredibly
regular wedding.
It was a regular
cake with a bride and groom on it.
There was no cake actually.
Ooh,
that was different. So maybe it wasn't regular. There were cookies, which was cool.
Cookies? Any pies?
No, it was just cookies. That was the only dessert that I came across anyway.
One of my good family friends, they got married. They, instead of cake, they had pie, wedding pie.
I do like pie. That's a good idea.
That idea. Yeah.
That's a good idea. But wedding's not the interesting part of the story. Before the wedding on Saturday, though, we traveled from Fort Worth to Arlington, and we did the pilgrimage to AT&T Stadium and did.
Nice.
They have like a pep rally day on the Saturdays before home games. So you can go in, tour the stadium. We went down on the field, walked around on the field, went into
that's cool.
We went into the cheerleaders' locker rooms, which is like the big
not supposed to do that
attraction of the tour.
I
was there with Colleen and
I wonder why everybody wants to go to the cheerleaders' locker room.
I was there with my wife, Colleen, and
I can't believe they allow that.
And her
maniacs in Texas,
and her friend. So we were there. It was me, my wife, and then another married couple friend, and the wives were way more excited about going into the cheerleaders' locker room than anyone else. I just want to put that on the record.
Right.
But yeah, it was cool. I mean, it's just a locker room. It's not. They weren't in there.
They're not there.
They weren't there. Yeah. They do have an interesting rule. I learned this from the cheerleader show on Netflix, that whenever you get a picture with them, they hand the person getting the picture taken a football, and the whole like impetus for that is so that their hands are occupied when they're getting the picture taken with the cheerleaders, so they're not putting their hands on them. Which I think is really smart. Whoever came up with that's
a good idea, because they're probably tired of saying like, "Sir, can you please?"
Yeah. It's like Arrested Development, like, no touching. They didn't have to do that because they hand him a football. But
that's good.
So that was very cool. The Dallas Cowboys all time are undefeated when playing the day after my wife and I walk on their field. So I can guarantee
that's like the stat of like Patrick Mahomes is 0-2 with Tom Brady in the building.
Yeah, right. I can guarantee though that the Cowboys can have an undefeated season if they just let me walk on the field.
But
in order to do that, I would have to travel to Texas, and I'm never traveling again. I'm staying in my house forever.
Locked
It's
away.
just so exhausting. We were talking about this earlier. I don't understand how anyone does it. Like this wasn't even like, I was gone for a day. I went on 2 flights. They were like, it was like under 3 hours for the flight. I watched.
You didn't have any delays?
I watched the Jaguars Rams game on the flight back from Sunday morning. Like the flight itself was like lovely, but we had to leave. We had to leave our hotel at like 4 a.m, and then we get to Dallas Fort Worth Airport, and I think they only had like one security line open, so the wait was like an hour and a half, and we actually missed the
to
first
get
flight.
in.
Yeah, to get through security. So we missed our first flight. Had to book another one, and because they know they got you, they jack up the flight prices.
Oh no!
So like our next flight ended up being like $800 because
God.
like what else are we gonna do, right?
Yeah, you can't stay.
Which should be illegal. I'm just gonna say shouldn't be able to do that. That's not cool. So yeah. Then we flew back. It was fine, but a good try. I definitely recommend if you're ever in the Dallas Fort Worth Arlington area, go tour the stadium or see a game there. We've thought about staying for the game. Would have been a good one to stay for because the Cowboys absolutely
they looked good.
Wrecked the Commanders.
But
another game where after the first drive, you knew it was over. Like there was no way the Cowboys were losing that game. Yeah. They went down the field and scored in the first 2 minutes, and it was like.
But that happens, and then a team gets cold. They get good unscripted.
There's some games where you watch the first play of the game, and it's like one of these teams just isn't here right now.
Look, Dak's been playing great.
Yeah,
Dak's been playing really well.
Yeah,
they're still 3-3 though. They're still sort of
3-3-1.
Oh yeah. Oh,
don't forget the one, that key one. Losses are to weird teams. The Eagles week 1, and then they lost to the Bears and the Panthers. Both who I'll mention are over 500. The Bears are 4-2 and the Panthers are 4-3. But
the Panthers
weird losses.
Somehow scored. The Panthers are probably going to look great against the Bills. Like if I know anything, it's that you put your mid quarterback, mid receivers up against the Bills offensive linemen. Defensive.
Bryce Young's probably going to be
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's
so
the
might get Andy Dalton, the Red Rifle.
Red Rifle.
We should briefly touch on...
He's probably going to look like a starter after he plays the Bills.
We should briefly touch on...
He's going to look like Flacco.
Well, that's what I was going to say. We had the matchup of 40-year-old quarterbacks on Thursday Night Football, and they played
You
out
think
of their
Cincinnati
minds.
has the better Joe starting?
No, but...
Okay, but...
What was great about what Joe Flacco did you know how many targets Jamar Chase had in this game?
Like 23?
23 targets, yeah. And at no point were the Steelers like, maybe we should cover that guy.
No, they can't. They can't.
Yeah, they couldn't.
You can't
they just couldn't.
So it's like, oh my God, you mean the Bengals weren't like, hey, maybe we should distribute this ball evenly. They were like, oh, let's get it to our best player.
You say that, but like, look at what the Packers do, and look at what the Broncos do, and look at what the Bills do. Like the Bills
stink.
They
put their best player on the bench.
Sometimes there's like something to like the fact that Joe Flacco hadn't been there very long, didn't know the offense that well, and is just kind of playing on instinct, right?
And just like, hey, I'm gonna just get it to our best guys.
Yeah, like these two wide receivers are pretty good.
These two guys are pretty good. Okay, can I just like also say this is like I feel a little bit vindicated because like last year when people were seriously talking about Burrow as MVP, I was like, he's very good, but like relax. Like look who he's throwing it to. Like
sure. I do think people are a little bit selective with when they'll say that. Yeah. Right? Because sometimes
because I would say Flacco's playing how Burrow played last year right now.
Well, okay, two things on that. Well, really one thing. The Steelers defense is really bad.
Yeah.
And
I think it'll prove to be mid by the end of the season. It'll be like a 15-16.
It's bad.
You think it's going to be
worse really bad. It's
the highest paid defense in the league, isn't it?
It's the highest paid defense in the league, and it's not good. It can't stop. They gave up like 35 points to the Jets.
They sort of paid their guys like as I think we mentioned this once before, but like not as the potential of them as they're rising, but sort of at the back end of their peak. Like what, you know,
and it's veterans,
like almost like
Ramsey.
a thank you for doing what you've done.
Sure.
Type of thing. Yeah.
And they're not good. Their defense is just really, really bad. And so let's pump the brakes a little bit on the Joe Flacco over Joe Burrow stuff, but he was
No, I'm not saying, you know, obviously I'm kidding with that, but like there's something to like, oh, I have 2 number 1 wide receivers. Let me just get them the ball. Like,
for sure. Yeah.
It's a pitch and catch is what they were doing.
And it's just
he went down the field at the end of that game like easy work.
It made no sense to me that the Steelers weren't. I mean, they just didn't have the personnel, I guess. They
just figured Ramsey. It's like, I'm just put our best guy on him.
Yeah. They no point were like, maybe we should double team Jamar Chase. He just was wide open on
something like Belichick used to do sometimes when they had like Revis, and like Revis was at the end of his career, sort of when he was there. Mm-hmm. They would put him on the second receiver and double the first.
Right.
How about that?
Yeah, that would
probably be a better matchup for them. Put Ramsey on Higgins and then double Chase.
Yeah, that was always Belichick's like calling card, was whatever you did best on offense, he was just going to take that away. Yeah. And you were going to have to find another thing to win with.
Yeah.
And the Steelers said, no, we're just going to, you know what, we're just going to let Jamar Chase have
best on best.
Like his best game.
You can't. It's hard to cover those, you know, Chase and
he's a different guy. It is not like
best receiver in the league. You like yourself some Justin Jefferson.
It might be Chase. I mean, I think he's definitely in the conversation. Puka's up there too.
Yeah, Puka's there, but there's with Jamar, like he can score from anywhere.
Yeah.
His speed, run after cat. It's like
and his ball skills are just
he's
definitely a good case to be made.
Yeah, Puka's physical
for him
and tough.
And you know who has been really, really good this year and is putting himself near that top tier is Jackson Smith and Jigba. Like he's
fantastic. Yeah.
Last night even took another leap to me. Like he just was different.
Did you see the scuffle?
No, I didn't see the scuffle.
Oh, by the way,
that game was on too late.
That was too late, yeah. Stingley with a beautiful interception. Sort of, you know, it was like maybe their last gasp at that point. Stingley with a beautiful interception and then goes out of bounds, and then Njigba like gets him out of bounds, and then they had a little scuffle.
Oh, I missed it.
Smith's helmet came off.
Oh man, but yeah, he's very good.
Yeah,
that'd be interesting to kind of do a ranking of where wide receivers are right now, though, because
you love the wide receivers.
Well, it's like kind of the number 2 position in terms of like star power and importance to an NFL team right now, in my opinion. So it's just interesting to keep tabs on, you know.
The young kid Egbuka.
Egbuka's great. I can't believe he played last night. Like he was after
Everybody
last week.
Was back.
Yeah, after last week they were talking about him missing 2 or 3 weeks, and he was just back.
Tough.
So, and Mike Evans broke his collarbone last night. So
he did.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah. So
he made a great catch though. I saw this one catch.
I don't know that it counted. I think he made a catch, but it didn't count.
Yeah.
But one other game that we have to talk about.
Yeah.
And then I want to do a little MVP exercise with you. But this game made no sense. The Giants. Did you ever play Madden, Devesh? I don't think you played much. Oh,
okay,
yeah?
I played Madden 93. I played that all the way up until probably 2005.
Okay, all right. Anyway.
Super Nintendo.
If this happened, if I simulated a game in Madden, sometimes weird stuff like this would happen where it would glitch out and a team would do nothing for 3 quarters and then score exactly the right number of points to win a game. And I would see that and just be like, this is stupid. No and it would kind of it would break the verisimilitude so much for me that I would just quit playing the game for like a week.
Like, this is so fake.
Yeah, I'm no longer immersed in this world because this would never happen.
It jumped the
And-
shark.
Yeah. And I would just, it still happens with video games like that where like something weird happens. This kind of has me this way with reality.
There's a league fix.
It's like, we've glitched. This is like, we gotta like we gotta take the cartridge out and blow in it.
they took the lead and then the Giants took the lead back and then these guys scored again?
Yeah. It was like the 13 seconds game.
Oh my God.
Like, look at this.
Is that win probability?
5:21 left in the game.
Oh my goodness.
The Giants were up 26-8. Devesh,
Oh my God.
NFL teams had won 1,602 straight games when leading by this many points with that much time left. This is
That's
like
crazy. I thought the Bills and Ravens had a crazy stat. This was worse.
This was worse. This was so much worse. It made no sense. It just, and what was funny about it
18 points. 18 points in 5 minutes.
I have a 3-year-old, and this was in the 4:00 window, and we usually try to get him upstairs for bed around like 7:30, like right around when the 4:00 games are ending. But I could kind of like see that this game like was just going to be weird, and I was like, I'm gonna like kind of hang out downstairs and see if I can like catch the end of this game. And it was the first time. So because I wasn't like getting him upstairs, he just like sat on the couch with me watching it. And it was like the first time that he was kind of locked into a football game and was kind of understanding that like one team was winning and one team wasn't. Like a game was happening. So it was kind of cool that it was such a memorable game because I will never ever forget that.
Did he get that like this team's coming back?
He didn't. I mean, like he obviously didn't. He hasn't.
Okay.
He obviously didn't get that. Like this was a cataclysmic meltdown by the New York Giants. But he his favorite thing in football right now is field goals. He's kind of like a European fan.
Nice.
And
they are impressive.
Yeah. And he calls the field goal post the forklift.
Oh, nice.
So like he'd be like, "Dad, did they make it into the forklift?" And like, "Yeah, buddy, they made it." And then so the Giants score that touchdown to go up 2 with like 15 seconds left. It's this little peak right here on the probability chart. And then they missed the extra point, and he was like, "Oh, he missed a forklift, Dada." And I was like, "Yeah, man, it's not good."
Oh no.
So they missed that, and then
they missed the extra point. I did not see that.
Oh, they missed
They
2
missed
extra
the-
points.
Oh.
They missed 2 extra points in this game.
Oh
and
my
they had their
goodness.
backup kicker in, who that's also like a weird like angle to this story. Their kicker, it was funny because he was wearing number 99, which I thought was
God.
kind of rad. But his name's Jude McAdamney.
Okay.
I'm sorry to this guy who's having the worst week of his life, and now I'm butchering his name.
So he missed 2 PATs?
But he's a 25-year-old kicker from
Ireland?
Northern Ireland. Yeah.
I was saying that sarcastically.
No, he's from Northern Ireland. He was the backup kicker at Rutgers.
Oh, sweet.
I'm going to say that again. He was the
Yeah.
backup kicker.
Yeah, that means you
At
start in the
Rutgers?
NFL. That means
Yeah,
you're
there's a
making the
pathway.
league.
The backup
You're
kicker
starting.
at Rutgers and
Oh yeah,
starting
dude,
kickers
it's like
in the NFL.
Miami. There
It's-
were guys at Miami that didn't start and then played in
Exactly.
the league.
Exactly. He kicked at Chowan University in North Carolina. It's a D2 university.
Nice.
So yeah, this poor man, he was on the roster because he had an exempt international roster spot as part of the International Player Pathway program.
Oh, sweet.
And so
That's great.
Graham Gano, their like 40-year-old kicker,
Yeah.
who's missed a game with an injury basically every season for the last like 3 or 4 years, couldn't go in this game. And rather than like getting a kicker who could start at Rutgers, they call up this poor guy, and he missed 2 of his 4 extra points, including the one that led to.
Did he hit any field goals, or he just missed 2 kicks?
I don't think so.
He made 2 though.
He made 2 extra points. I don't think he made it. I don't think he made any field goals. I could be wrong because they were at, what was the final score?
32.
I think they had a 2-point conversion in there. Yeah, I don't think he kicked a field goal.
Well,
there's no way of knowing.
2 of 4, so
there's no way of knowing. You're looking it up. Okay, he made 2 field goals. He made 2 field goals in that game.
And 2 extra points?
Get to the correct answer. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. So you made 4.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
And he missed 2. Pretty good. For a guy who
actually
coming off the bench at Rutgers? Oh, what?
Sorry, I'm wrong. That was against the Chargers. He did that. He didn't make any field goals in the Denver game.
So he made 2 extra points and he lost 2.
2 for 4.
50-50.
He missed an extra point when they played the Eagles the week before too. This poor man. Anyway. Wildest game. I will always remember it as like the first game that my son seemed to kind of be interested in, and now I think this will be his expectation for every football game going forward.
It's going to go back and forth through the 4 quarters.
Absolute theater. Even the Ravens couldn't do this. It's just
even the Chargers.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. The Broncos have won a lot of tight games here.
I mean, they sort of did this to the Eagles, like obviously not to this extent, but they came back right at the end of that game too. They've won a bunch of games.
They've won and lost close. They're in all games are close, really.
And the 2 games they've lost, they didn't trail like the entire game until the end.
Wow. They haven't played the Chiefs yet, have they?
No, they're kind of the Buccaneers West. Like they're having a similar wild ride.
I don't like it.
The Bucs.
They don't have a quarterback.
I'm sorry. Bo Nix had he accounted for 28 points on his own in the 4th quarter of this game.
I know. And he ran the ball well. But I don't know if he's a quarterback.
He had 2 passing touchdowns and 2 rushing touchdowns, just in 2-point conversions just in the 4th quarter. Jackson Dart also pretty gutsy game. He threw a really bad interception that like the Broncos would not have been able to come back without it. Ugh. But the Giants
score on the quarterback.
Like before this game like went bad for the Giants, they were really dominating.
Yeah.
And it felt like Linsanity when like Jeremy Lin was taking over the NBA for the Knicks. It honestly felt like that. It just felt like the Giants were about to just become
hot for
like an NFC contender because of the play of like 2 psychos.
What, the running back?
Yeah. Yeah. Cam Scatterbo.
Scatterbo.
Just a psychotic individual. Complimentary.
Yeah.
Did you know Jackson Dart wears his eye black the way he does as an homage to Anakin Skywalker? Did you know this?
I did not know that. I thought
his whole look,
style thing.
His whole look is basically inspired by Anakin Skywalker.
By Skywalker?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up. I'm pulling up an image here.
I never. I've not seen Star Wars.
What?
I've not seen Star Wars. Yeah, he does look like that, dude.
Yeah, no, it's very intentional. What
about the eye black?
He's got the eye black. Anakin Skywalker has this scar.
Oh, I see.
It is.
Oh, well, he does look like that, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. No, it's intentional.
Who's he? I don't know.
Who's what? Are you about to ask me a elementary question about?
Yeah.
Did you just ask me who Anakin Skywalker is?
I have no idea.
We don't have time for this.
Okay.
But my God, I'm going to lose it.
A loaded question. And who likes hamburgers anyways?
Okay, here's
He
another thing.
trashes on
All right.
the two most popular things in the country.
Yeah. Let's talk MVP.
Oh man.
I've created a little exercise for you here. You know how
Okay.
much I love blindly looking at
Okay.
stats.
So can I just tell you who I would have as an MVP currently?
You can do that in a moment.
Okay.
Hold it. Save it. All
5
right.
and 2.
All right. I want you to think about who these quarterbacks might be. You don't have to guess. That might not be that interesting. But these are two quarterbacks I would consider MVP candidates. They're high up there on the odds for MVP. And who, right or left, who do you think has the better, just raw statistics? Who do you like better? In that case, we got 4 and 2, 232 passing yards per game, 11 passing touchdowns.
I guess 4
interceptions.
I guess 5 and 2 is a little bit better, but I like the 3 rushing touchdowns.
3 rushing touchdowns are
But
good.
is one of them Darnold?
I don't remember.
Oh,
I actually don't remember.
is one of them Bake Show?
I think I know who the one on the left is. But I don't know which one. Which one do you think
they
is
both
better?
look good. They both. I mean, they're pretty
I'm
comparable.
going to make you pick one. You got to pick one. You're casting a ballot right now. Are you voting for A or B, right or left?
I'll take right.
You take right. All right. Right is
Yeah,
Sam
Sam Darnold. There we go. I got that.
and left
Bake Show?
is Joshua
Josh.
Allen.
I was going to pick the guy on the left because I like the 3 rushing touchdowns.
Oh, yeah.
But
Okay.
actually, that's not as bad as I think Josh's stats are.
I
Yeah.
have 2 more for you. Right or
Yeah.
left?
Hey, there's some bad stats on Josh of like pressure stats and his attempts in terms of like yards per attempt on pressure against pressure. There's some if you want
Like
to
it's
look
low?
into some
Like his
devastating
yards per
stats.
attempt is low?
Like
Yeah.
it's low. When he has protection, he's like one of the highest yards per attempt guys in the league. And it sort of makes sense because like if you're getting pressure, dump it off. But yeah.
But
The
every
numbers under
quarterback's dealing with that.
pressure. Yeah. The numbers under pressure
Yeah.
suggest something is going on. And
Yeah,
that
and
something is James Cook continues to be on
What's
the
interesting
sideline.
about the league this year is like it feels like every offensive line is banged up, but it
the
also
Bills'
kind of,
offensive line is not banged up, but they're bad.
they're bad. Yeah,
They're bad.
it feels like every offensive line is either bad or banged up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
or both. And
the receivers, 0 separation.
yeah, but it kind of feels like though for the first time in a while, like we have enough quarterbacks. If that makes sense. Like
Yeah, Joe is out. Other than that,
right, but like even then, like it feels like we have like we're getting more quarterbacks that you can put on like at least like second or third tier below the main guys.
Yeah, and I
And-
would say maybe the difference is the main guys like Burrow's not there, Lamar's not there. The Bills looked horrible. So really, Patrick looked mid, and then the last 2 games has looked great.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
No,
that. Maybe it's like
I take exception
this-
with him looking mid. I think he's been fantastic in every
No,
game.
they didn't look good. No, the first 3 games they didn't look good.
First game of
No.
the season against the Chargers, they scored on every possession of the second half.
Yeah, but they lost that game.
But the offense looked good, is my point. And
okay,
then
but the Giants
against,
game, they did not look
okay,
good.
the Giants game, second half they looked good. First half was miserable. Second half they looked
and the
they looked very
second game, they didn't look good. The second
good.
game was...
The Eagles, they drove down the field and Travis Kelce handed the ball to the Eagles. Like they have played really, really solid.
Yeah, now I feel
In
like...
pretty much every game except for the first half against the Giants, I will give you, was really bad. But I think the Giants are better than
I'm
realize.
saying the first 3 games, not good. But since then, they've looked great. Since the second half of the Giants game,
I'm
really.
not gonna let you get away with saying that about the first game though,
The
because
first
they
game?
just did they were almost perfect in that game on offense. They just
Yeah,
didn't
but-
stop Herbert.
Yeah, which is something they always did.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the
Until they
offense
did.
though.
Yeah.
I'm only talking about the
I
offense here.
mean, okay, I guess fine. As a team, they weren't getting away with it.
Sure. Yes.
And now they
Yes.
have risen sort of to their level. Though they got away with it a little bit against the Lions. Stupid Lions.
I just it's all kind of part of my narrative though that the Chiefs offense is like back to like 2020 levels of.
I don't know if they're that good, but they're better than this is the best offense they've had in 3 years.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily. Yeah.
I'll agree with that. I don't think they can get back to that Tyreek offense until they get a Tyreek type of player. That was different. That was just different. He was so scary to guard.
Yeah.
With Mahomes.
Yeah.
Like I just think and a prime Kelsey. So this is definitely better than the possession,
I think Mahomes is playing better though than he ever has.
Yeah, he might be. Yeah.
I think that's a huge difference.
I think if he does this for a few more weeks, I'll definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
He's playing better than he has in 3 years.
Right or left here? 4-3, 257 passing yards per game. Like everything's better on the right here.
I'm taking
all three
the right
metrics.
Yeah.
So the right, we got nobody.
Wait. Can I guess?
Nobody.
Bake
you
Show.
Want to guess?
Bake Show.
Bake Show.
No, 2 interceptions. No. Ugh. Okay.
I think he does. I think he does have 2 interceptions.
Bake Show.
And one of them last night really wasn't an interception. It was kind of more of a fumble. But it is not letting me show you. It's Matthew Stafford.
Oh my goodness. That's
so
crazy.
This is heavily weighted from this past week. He had 5 touchdown passes this past week. On like 180 passing yards.
That's ridiculous.
Very weird game. But yeah, 17 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. It feels like years ago we were talking about how bad his back was and how he needed epidurals to play and was going into special medical chambers to like heal his back. He's playing out of his mind.
Who's the best team in the NFC?
The Lions, I think.
I think so too.
But yeah, it's kind of the NFC's wide open.
These guys are up there. The Lions.
Yeah. No, the Rams are very, very good.
Rams.
Their defense is very good. All right, on the left, are you taking a guess at who this is?
Bake Show. I'm just gonna keep on.
It's just every time, just Bake Show. It's got to be Bake Show. The 4-3 tells you it's not Bake Show. They're 5-2. This is Patty Mahomes.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I got one more for you.
Bake Show. 200 yards, rushing yards. Oh my God. Is this going to be the Denver quarterback or something?
Do you want which one you want first?
Jalen Hurts on the left?
It's not. I actually do know who this one is.
Who is it? Oh my God.
It is Drake May.
Did he do most of that damage against the Bills?
Pretty much. No, he's been fantastic.
No, he's been
and
good.
Then the other one is Herbert, who I started doing this last week. His numbers look a lot better last week.
Did they have a bye week this week? No.
I mean, they played did. Like it.
Jags.
But no, yeah, they did not have a bye week. All right. So now these are kind of, if you go on betting odds, these are the leading candidates in order for MVP.
If I had to give it right now, I would give it to Baker.
What if you had to grade it on tiers?
Oh God.
I'm
so disappointed in the Bills. I'm so disappointed in the Bills. If I had to put them on tiers, I'd put Baker and Daniel, Indiana Jones.
You're putting Daniel in the top tier?
Well, I mean, I would put Mahomes up there. But yeah, I think I'm just trying to say that we got to give Daniel some love for how he's played.
I also think this is the year.
Can I give tier 2?
If it's going to happen.
Oh.
I think this is the best chance we've had in a while.
That's a lot he's hot. That's a lot of yardage.
He's had three touchdown games.
He has 10 touchdowns.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing about Jonathan Taylor.
There's no player on the Bills that will have 10 touchdowns this season, except for, Cook is good. But yeah.
The thing about so Jonathan Taylor, at least so far, isn't really doing what Saquon did last year. Like, he's not at that level, but I think he actually has a better chance of winning MVP.
Yeah, because we don't want to give
Daniel Jones credit, fair or unfair.
Ooh.
And
you got to move Jones down then.
but also
I forgot
you
about
have
Taylor.
you also have the top guys like Lamar's missed so much time.
Yeah.
Other like Josh Allen has had a kind of a rough little stretch here.
2 weeks, yeah.
And you also have Josh Allen won it last year, which is already going to set
Yeah.
him behind the rest of the field. Jordan Love hasn't been that
No, up
impressive.
and down, 2 up and down. Dak.
I put Justin Love. That's funny.
Nice.
I mean, Hurts
Dak.
had a great game this past week. Dak, they're probably not going to win enough games. Like I see one of the best paths for a non-quarterback winning MVP this year than any of the past.
It's just tough.
years.
He's going to have to do a 2,000-yard year.
I don't think he does. That's the thing. I think the reason it didn't happen for McCaffrey and for Saquon is because the quarterbacks were just too good. Like Lamar's season, too good.
If he doesn't get
Josh
2,000
Allen's
yards,
too
they
good.
might give it to Mahomes here.
I think the
Because
touch
by the end of the season,
Mahomes is still Mahomes is still number one, right? Like Mahomes would have to fall off a little bit. All I'm saying is like, I think this is the best opportunity we've had for this.
So if you have
even,
to grade it right
even
now,
higher
he's probably third.
Even higher than what McCaffrey and Saquon had last year. It's just kind of a perfect storm right now.
If we had to put an order for right now, I would say it's probably Baker, Mahomes, and then Taylor. I would love to give it to Taylor.
I would switch Baker and Mahomes, but
I'm putting Baker because of the injuries.
Okay. I mean, I'm not going to argue too hard against Baker.
Yeah. And all the winning drives.
Do you think any of these guys are like Drake May is honestly making a great case for himself?
He's not going to win it, but I think it's a good year.
He might win it.
It's like that Josh's 2019, 2020 year. But
why couldn't Drake May win it? I mean,
I don't think they're going to sustain.
Are you? You don't think they're
not going to? Okay. I don't think they're going to win the division. Well, shit. I don't know. They could win the division. Who knows?
They have
if they don't win the division, you don't win MVP. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, I agree. Unless you do something historical.
Division. Yeah.
Unless you like shatter.
Lamar is not doing it because he's too many
record.
injured. Too many injuries.
He's not going to have the stats. I think if he comes back and they rattle and they like win out, that's the path for Lamar.
Dak's going to have a heck of a. I mean, because you got to look at like which of these teams are really going to do great.
That's really what. That's how they are handicapped right now with the odds, right? Like,
yeah,
Mahomes is number one because they're projected to win their division. Dak is having an unbelievable statistical season, but he's ninth in the odds because I don't think people believe the Cowboys are going to be able to win their division.
Yeah,
it's just interesting. It's interesting at this point. Like it's starting to like solidify, and we're kind of seeing who like the top 5, 6 candidates are going to be. And I think it's Mahomes' to lose at this point, even with as good as Baker has been. But yeah.
I mean, yeah, maybe. I would give it to Baker right now. But I would love for a non-QB to win it. Like I would, if I had a vote, I would love for that. But
yeah, and I just like I said, I don't think it's going to happen. I also don't think that Jonathan Taylor will have to necessarily
2,000 yards. I think
he's not going to get to 2,000 yards. I don't.
Why?
Think. Like he's just not. He's not on pace for that.
What's his pace right now?
His pace. It's Let me see. He might.
How many games has it been? 7.
7. Yeah.
Record. So he's at around 1,700 something yards. Yeah.
A record he might be in play for is the touchdowns record.
What's the touchdowns record?
20. It's LT's record.
If
31.
If they play the Bills, I'll guarantee he'd get like 250 in that game, and 3 or 4 touchdowns.
It's 31 touchdowns by LaDainian Tomlinson. He had 28 rushing, 3 receiving in 2006.
Wow, that's a lot of touchdowns. If he did that, I don't know how you don't give him that.
What's crazy?
That's a lot of touchdowns. Would Jones get comeback player of the year?
Jones? Mac Jones?
No,
Daniel Jones. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess so. Comeback player of the year is a very dumb award.
Yeah.
What does it even mean? It's like,
Well-
oh, you were bad, and now you're
No, you're good.
and now you're not. Like, what does
Danny
Daniel?
DeMar passed away on the field, and he didn't get it.
He died on the field and did not win
Came
comeback player.
back.
There, he lost to Joe Flacco.
They're like,
what are we
you
doing?
Like,
It's a
what
stupid
kind of
award.
message is that sending?
I could go on a rant about
That was horrible.
all of these awards. Like Coach of the Year, also terrible. It's like if you're supposed to be good and you're good, you have no
Hey,
chance.
can I give a little shout out to Coach of the Year? I think Kyle Shanahan's back. I'm so happy for him.
Yeah, I think he's a candidate.
Yeah, he's a candidate.
It's Shane Steichen though.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. But Shanahan, I'm impressed with what they've done with all their injuries.
Yeah,
and injuries to the quarterback too, and injuries to the skill players.
Isn't it crazy? I probably mentioned this before, but the year they drafted Trey Lance and they traded up, had they just stayed where they were, they could have just taken Mac Jones. And
yeah,
think about that, like alternate reality.
Or they should have just taken anybody else, probably. And they
I like Trey Lance coming out, but I guess you shouldn't invest that much in a guy that's played like 12 more football games than I have.
Yeah, he had not played much more football.
And the Colts did that with Richardson too, I guess, and now Daniel Jones is carrying them.
But they
all right,
just getting CMC the ball in every single way. So
yeah, amazing game.
the other night. We should do a team's power rankings after next week, like a top 5, bottom 5.
Okay,
teams.
Sure, let's do that.
Because we don't know. We have no idea. Anything can happen this weekend.
Yeah. Teams power rankings. I'm writing it down so I don't.
Okay.
So I don't forget. We're coming up now. We did our quarter report card and
week 8.
Are we already like almost to like the halfway? I have no sense of time.
17 game thing. It just screws up the whole thing.
It screws up the whole thing, but also like this time of year is like
a blur.
It's always like an out of body experience for me. It's like very busy, and then the cold clutches of seasonal depression start to just grab hold of me, and it's just like I'm just not like, and like this I don't even feel like a person today. I just feel like I'm floating. I have no idea what this podcast sounds like. It could have been the best hour and 15 minutes I've ever talked, or it could have been the worst, but it definitely was one of the episodes that we did.
Was definitely something in between the best and worst. I think it's our shortest podcast
for sure.
Yeah,
because I gotta go take my son to the doctor because he was just so amazed by the New York Giants collapse that he now has to go to the doctor. So thanks, Jackson Dart.
I love forklifts. That's amazing.
Forklifts, yeah. The kick through forklifts. Man, he said the funniest thing last night. He was like pointing at moths outside, and he goes very confidently, just the most confidence. Those are night bees.
Nice.
Yeah, they are, kid.
I definitely thought he was going to say butterflies.
They're night bees. Nope.
Okay.
Night bees.
Night bees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Where can people find you on
just here
the web, the library?
Yeah. I'm going to record probably something about my trip because it was nice to go to a game. I might actually buy some Bills gear. I have zero gear. Someone called me undercover fan.
That's pretty good.
I liked it. Yeah.
I kind of like that. That's a good vibe, actually.
It's like they said something, and they're like, even if you're an undercover Bills fan,
yeah. I'm just confusing to people because I wear all
the jerseys.
Yeah,
you just like the aesthetic of the jersey.
I just like it. I don't know. I'm tired. I got this mini helmet off eBay though. I'm pretty excited about it. I want to buy like 1,000 more.
Oh, that's nice. Hey, some people had some nice Josh Allen throwback Wyoming jerseys on, and
that's
cool.
Like
those. Those are cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, those are cool.
I'd wear that.
So in summation, traveling very difficult. Football great on TV. We're not traveling to any more games. And The Bills stink. Atlanta is great. Great city, great people.
And slutty vegan.
Oh God, I don't like hamburgers.
Go.
And I don't know anything about Star Wars. That's the show.
That's the show.
That was the show.
Bye.